him. I'm not saying Romney's good, but Obama really bad. But quite frankly, Obama's getting back in. At least we're not sure right now. But it's leaning in that direction. And so let's just get it as bad as it can get. Just come on. Just come on. Just shut down the coal plants, shut down the factories, shut it all down and hand out Obama phones to everybody. And Count Dracula will recede off for 4 years. Obama is now at 250 and Mitt Romney is at 203. Obama is, what, 20 votes away from a lock? It's 270, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, man. And you know what? If Mitt Romney was winning right now, I'd be. It's like being told we're going to kill you with a hatchet or we're going to kill you with a sword. I mean, it's like, what's the difference? You're going to hack me up here. I don't like either one. It's just so amazing, though, because I knew John McCain was bad 4 years ago. And so I was like, well, Obama's going to be bad, but let's just see what he does. But now I know Obama and I hate him because I know he's a wicked puppet and I know Mitt Romney's a globalist as well. Oh, boy. What are we going to do? Toll-free number to join us, 877-789-ALEX, 877-789-2539. I'll try to go to more of your calls. Cody in Canada, then Joss in Wisconsin, and others. Cody, you're on the air with, well, yours truly. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, brother.
Oh, that's good. I've been a listener since 2007, and this is the first time I've called, so I'm pretty excited to ask you a question here.
Well, you're on the air, sir. Thank you.
All right. It's an election question pertaining to foreign policy. Now, I mean, I know the whole charade is nothing more than plastic packaged crap, but bear with me here for a bit. I had listened to Romney's rhetoric concerning the Keystone Pipeline, and he says he supports it. During Obama's presidency, he stopped the deal from going through. My question to you is, how will the Keystone Pipeline be affected depending on the election outcome? And do you believe that the oil from the oil sands up here would have a benefit to the U.S. in the long run, or would it be detrimental, and is it just another piece of the whole NAFTA, North American Union puzzle?
Well, it's a great point. I mean, it's a very complex issue, and I've studied it quite a bit, and probably can't give you a completely accurate answer because no one really knows. It's 6 one way, half a dozen another. There are tar sands and other alluvial deposits of oil and gas all over the United States. Canada obviously has richer deposits, but you'd have to talk to a petroleum geologist who specializes in the general canvassing of North America itself to come up with a proper prospectus on the overall analysis aggregate breakdown in those distillates. But I have looked at it, and there's more oil overall in Canada than probably even in the United States of that type, probably general crude itself. But that's not counting, that's contiguous U.S., not counting Alaska. So if you look at Alaska, it may have total more oil than even the gigantor Canada. And then, of course, the oceans up and around Canada are full of it. The best I can tell, they killed that Keystone Pipeline because George Soros and a railway he controls, this is like right out of Atlas Shrugged, it can now train all that out to tanker ships on the west coast of Canada, to China and to Japan that desperately need it at a higher price. And that's kind of like 80% under agreements since the 70s of the oil coming out of Alaska. It doesn't go in the one pipeline to the West Coast. Yeah, that's 20%. 80% ends up going to Asia. And so the issue with oil is there's actually plenty of oil. There's a lot of oil. And so the mega corporations, this has come out in oil company documents, even the Associated Press has reported on, are all about acting like environmentalists are stopping the development of it. Oh, my gosh, Obama is now at 268 to Obama's 203. We are about to see Obama landslide the way this is going. And we're giving the numbers from AP, Reuters, you name it. This is like, well, like watching a fictional movie, but it still is exciting. But I hope that basic analysis gives you an answer. They don't want the U.S. energy independent. They want to use China and Japan to leverage our industry out. And so they're going to subsidize them with our oil and our gas. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, that does, and that's the way I had seen it because, I mean, you've got the whole government dependency with citizens depending on government. My theory was that this whole North American Union NAFTA superhighway system that breaks up the free market is designed to make other countries dependent on each other.
Well, no, I mean, that's what they admitted in the movie. What's it called with James Caan? It's an excellent movie, Rollerball. In the 70s, that's about globalism, where they only let certain countries do certain things, so everybody's dependent on the mega corporations that control it. That's globalism. It's a monopoly. It's cronyism. It's the opposite of freedom. It's fascism at the top, socialism at the bottom. Thank you. Great points. Yeah, let's put those numbers back up. Looks like I can go to bed early tonight, ladies and gentlemen, unless this ends up being contested. Now, we've seen it called for Al Gore, and then it went to George Bush. It just means what puppet we'll have to stare at and hear the media endlessly obsess over. Somebody popped my ear a minute ago. Aaron, come on in here. Come on in here before we go to Jakari Jackson. After we take, I like to say, Autobots roll out. I am Optimus Prime, the Cube. I'd also like to say Jakari Jackson. Coolest name ever. Aaron Dykes, you were in here with us right now. Yeah, Obama is at 268 to Romney's 203. 270 to win, unless this ends up getting contested. And that's the Huffington Post calling that. Of course, MSNBC already called it for Obama this morning. Let's go look at drudgereport.com. Let's see what that's saying from other news sources. And let's go look at Fox News.
I was going to say, the only asterisk is they have given Obama Ohio, but it's still at 65% reporting, and it's still pretty close. So.
And how many goodies, how many electoral votes is Ohio?
18. And so Florida is right on the line. They're at somewhere between 90, not quite at 100% votes counted. It's
how many juicies does it have?
Half a percentage, I want to say, last time I checked.
How many electoral does...
Florida's 29. So will Florida be another recount as in past elections? Could Ohio... I mean, you heard about all the mess with Ohio. I mean, there's already lawsuits been filed.
Man, I hope there's not a recount, because that's when the civil unrest is going to start.
I agree. They're already going crazy in the live feeds of the Obama supporters, and... You know, people riot after ball games are won and lost. And so we don't know what could happen with that. But Ohio is...
So it isn't over yet.
We already knew that Ohio is...
Will the Easter Bunny or will the Keebler elf be elected?
There's going to be lawsuits over those provisional ballots, who's allowed to file absentees, military votes could come into play.
They admittedly blocked almost all the military votes.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be contested. I mean, I think that's where this has been going the whole time. You want to call it I contested? They're going to claim Obama wins, but then it's going to be contested and somebody might try to steal it.
I mean, you never know.
And that's going to spell Riot City.
I mean, like you said earlier, it's Karl Rove versus, Rahm Emanuel type people and all the other people.
Oh, I mean, it's disgusting. Were you there that time in the restaurant we had to leave because Karl Rove was in there?
Yeah.
Cackling like a demon right behind me?
That was multiple encounters with Rove there.
Oh, yeah, you've been arrested for asking him a question.
Yeah, so we thought it was probably a better idea to leave the restaurant with Rove.
Oh, yeah, because part of your probation is.
Had that sulfur smell in there, not to kind of quote Chavez.
Yeah, Chavez will save us. See, people think of it as Chavez good, Karl Rove bad. Now, how about Karl Rove bad, Chavez bad, Ahmadinejad bad?
Yeah, they're all control freaks.
Aaron, I am really sick of having to count how many pimples are on the butt of these politicians.
I agree.
I mean, I am sick of looking at them. I'm sick of hearing about them. And all they do is take our money and spend it and tell us how to live our lives. And then the globalists want to think that these two idiots, Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, are actually running something.
As bad as Romney has been, and I have a complete distaste for him, because both candidates are involved in shipping jobs to China, destroying our economy, and that alone is going to ruin our economy in the long term, if not in the short term. But that second term, they love these second-term presidents. Because
No, I agree. That's why, and I said, I hope Romney gets elected. People are like, how dare you endorse him, you right-wing extremist. We knew you were a filthy globalist from the start. He's an Israel operative. All I'm saying is Obama is going to have free reign. Just get ready. Obama just won. According to Huffington Poop, George Soros, AOL, Time Warner, 275 to 203. With what state sent him over the edge? Here, let's go to the almighty Drudge here instead of a George Soros operation. Let's see what that has to say here tonight. And Romney 50, Obama 49% of the popular vote. That's what they're saying, and that links through to AP, breaking all of that down. We're going to get Jakari Jackson to break all this down. Republicans have kept control of the House. I'm always for division and gridlock. That's constitutional. Though I was like, we need to get things done. But then you got Boner in there who will just...
And they don't know about the Senate, but they're saying it looks like the Democrats are picking up seats there.
Oh, that's absolutely horrible. They're coming after our guns. Let me tell you something, folks. Everybody wants to talk about how they're ready to get it on with the government. Obama said in that second debate he wants to ban your handguns and rifles. I mean, ban them physically. It's just unbelievable. I mean, you didn't build that business, Aaron. I haven't sat here for 10 hours today on air. I mean, government did this. I mean, there's like an Obama battery shoved up my. It's a government battery. It's like Energizer, like the bunny, powered by Energizer. Is it Duracell? I'm powered by Obama. Everything is. I got an Obama phone. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you've used that metaphor since the time I started working here about changing the bird cage liner. They always want to change it out, clean out the filth. Everybody's held their nose in this election, but if you go to an outdoor event where they've got porta potties, you don't want to use them at the end of the event when they're all filled up and filthy. You want to use them a little earlier on, even if neither one is particularly tasteful. Excuse the metaphor. That's the problem with these two-term presidents. Completely unaccountable. We know his ambitions with guns, immigration, everything, his horrible agenda, and still...
If we think Obama's been pooping on us, get ready.
I mean, I hate to... That's pretty much what the system is, though.
Hey, the people want it. I mean, I believe Monsanto. No one wants to know there's GMO in their food. I think that's real.
Oh, have you heard the latest in California, what they did? I just found out about this. They sent out these flyers, a group for Democrats, which is a big deal in California because it's such a left-leaning state, saying vote no on 37. They made up a fake cop voters guide, told them to vote no on 37.
Well, yeah, because, if Roosevelt said so, if Roosevelt said so, jump into a meat grinder. And look, we have cops voter guide. Oh, the cops.
They got caught with it.
Here, let's do. Where's the document cam shot at? Where do I put these?
Here's the headline for that.
Where's the camera aim? Just let me know, guys. Okay, here it is. Here you go. You just aim over here, and there you go.
Yeah, if you want to read that headline. They made up at least 4 front groups who mailed out flyers saying, vote no on Prop 37 if you support the cops.
No, they ended up using fake FDA seals, which I see the FDA, that means it's a deadly poison.
And then
they're thinking the Food and Drug Administration says you don't want things labeled.
And then they attacked the people who wanted labeling for complaining about it and said they were the crazy ones. And
well, all you got to do is say crazy. I mean, literally, next time somebody robs a bank, they just walk in and say, give me the money. And they say, you don't really want to do this robbery. Go, conspiracy theory. And then if they shoot them and the cops show up, just go there, you killed somebody, go, conspiracy theory, and the cops will all kneel. And just because, and everyone will just say nothing happened. Like I told Dr. Roberts, they could nuke the U.S. and the media could just announce it wasn't an attack. And as cities blow up and burn, they could just say it wasn't true.
For all the zombies and morons, though, Alex, we do have to look on the positive side. We've talked about voting with your dollars. We've seen the groundswell of grassroots support. The system has seen an awakening. Now, they've stopped it politically because they own that system. They've jammed it. I mean, I studied in college in political science courses how the Democrats, the Republicans, make the party rules. That's why you never get a third party, good, bad, or indifferent, if you like liberty.
No, that's why they're setting up FEMA camps, drones, helicopters, checkpoints, torture, secret arrests, NSA spy hubs, is because they know we're awake.
The problem is you've got people endorsing fraudulent checks. Obama now has an endorsed fraudulent blank check to go all the way to the goal line. I mean, yeah, Romney would have been a little bit of gridlock, even though they represent the same basic evil system. And
that's why Romney would be new. He'd have to rearrange stuff. The Democrats would certainly not like torture and secret arrest and things that they love so much.
He's got to get up there and give a speech about why he wants to do these things and why it's okay under these circumstances. Obama, you've already heard from him. He doesn't really have to say anything.
Hey, all I can say is, all the idiot Democrats and people are going to get what they want. So, It's kind of a sick joke, man.
But on that Prop 37 issue, that's how afraid they were of just labeling foods to let consumers in this country know what's in foods.
I'll just tell you this. Well, I think extremists should know what's in their food. Listen, I just know this. My gut told me Obama was the elite's choice, and he was going to be much worse. I've said that. As bad as Romney is, look out, folks. Get ready. Now that's the Huffington Post. I mean, let's go see the opposite of that later. Here, let's go see Fox News, and we'll go to Jakari Jackson and our next guest. Let's go to Fox News and give you the numbers off of what they're saying, which they just grab out of the air as well from the states reporting it and the new name of Voter News Services. And they got Obama at 275 to 203, so they're going with exactly. If you guys will punch my computer up, I can actually show people what's going on in here. There's a feed to my computer that's absolutely paramount that people will be able to get that. There you go. So there you go. 4 more years. Fox News is calling it. Barack Obama reelected supreme leader. And we got David Ortiz live at the convention center with the Democrats in a orgasmic glee at their free goodies and all the cancer viruses they'll get and all the free abortions and everything else. So let's go to Jakari Jackson to bring us into that and then talk to David Ortiz. Jakari Jackson in the InfoWars Nightly News Command Center. Stay with us.
Hey.
Hello, Jakari. We're all very pleased here. Obama is now officially, because Karl Rove's Fox News has declared him emperor for 4 more years. I know I feel safer.
Yeah, 4 more years. He's coming for my guns and a lot of other stuff. It's pretty much what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Obama. I didn't think Romney was a real good guy to convince the Republican Party, or I should say convince the nation. And you can see the map right there. 275 for Obama, 203. So actually, we do have David Ortiz on scene at a Democratic party here in Austin. David, can you hear me?
Jakari, and I'm actually here with 2 Obama supporters. They just came to the camera. They said that they wanted to speak. They got the,
oh God, look at these idiots.
The celebratory glasses there. Very quickly, guys, what do you guys feel? How are you feeling right now?
Unbelievable. It is amazing that we finally won what we were supposed to win.
Did you think you were going to win tonight?
You know, I knew Obama would win. I absolutely knew it. And I just want you to know that I listen to Alex Jones on AM radio whenever I have the opportunity driving around. And I knew Obama would win. I don't think it was a conspiracy, but I knew he would win.
Take extra vaccines,
all right,
lady.
one more thing. Go ahead.
That's why we drive to work separately, is because I don't listen to Alex Jones all the time, but I still agree with her all the way.
Thanks, guys, and congrats on the political victory.
Oh, my God, I'm being mean to them. They're listeners.
It's live.
I guess we're all teleprompter free. We got Alex, and then David at the same time.
I'm sorry.
David,
hey, hold on, David.
Okay.
Talk to more of these idiots. Yeah, Jakari. I'm gonna like Mystery Science Theater. No, I'd say this about Republicans too. But I mean, she's a nice
Jakari,
lady.
You want me to get some people? They're
Yeah, if you can catch anybody, but I'll just talk in the meantime so you can catch.
You said the convention center. That looks like the Driscoll.
Hey, another 4 more years.
Hold on. Tell me when you want me to go, Jakari.
Yo, go ahead, go.
You're live, my friend.
Okay, who am I speaking with?
Donald Matthews.
All right, Donald, how you feeling right now, buddy?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Make history again. Wonderful.
Drink some more fluoride, pal.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling so good right now.
Come on, man. We got to do it. It was close. It was real close, but he took care of business, so now we won again. Another 4 more years.
We won again. It's like when the football team wins. We won.
The fact that, he's more into the people. He's more into the people that sit there and help us out, the middle class, the people that don't have all that extra money. He's willing to sit there and help the lower class people out, and not just worry about everybody else that got millions of dollars. So he want to go ahead and help the other people out.
Let me play devil's advocate. What do you say to those people that say, "Oh, come on, he couldn't revive the economy. He said he would."
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, he only had 4 years to try to get a chance to do that, compared to like the first 8 years before he got to office. It was a lot of stuff he had to take care of. A lot of debris out there for him to go ahead and try to handle. But he did the best job he could. And they ain't got another 4 years to go, so he can go ahead and take care of that.
One more thing. What's the first issue you'd like to see him address in his second term?
The issues with healthcare. Just go ahead and just keep the healthcare for people that can't afford it. to help them out so they can go ahead and afford it.
Written by the insurance
That's the main
companies.
thing, 'cause a lot of people, if you can't take care of your health, then our whole economy, especially the economy, makes that.
Eat some more GMO, it'll take care of you.
Working more, you know, to go and keep on doing like he did with the.
See, that guy's a nice guy. Looks like that lady earlier. They're nice people. They're gullible as hell. They have no idea what's happening to them.
To boost our economy up.
Oh, yeah, he's going to boost it up to the foreign banks. He's helping those trillionaires,
it's
buddy.
time. What do you have to say to Romney supporters and Republicans?
Well, I'm sorry to say. You got another 4 years to go ahead and try to, step the game up. We taking this home again, once again.
Taking the trophy home. Thank you. Hey, tell Ortiz, guys. Tell Ortiz to go show the conclave of Democrats.
We got another Obama night. Obama. Oh, sorry about that.
Okay. Well, I guess this is a good time.
No. We're going to keep going. This is good. Tell him, Shikari. Tell him to march in and show the hive of minions celebrating. Tell him give us some general shots.
Okay, you guys are going to have to go mobile. Alex wants you to move around. If your camera gets a little off center, that's okay. But just take a look around and show us what's going on over there.
Yeah. Show us the celebrating.
Zoom out, Alex.
Show us the celebrations here.
Yeah.
The Obama phone orgy.
Zoom out right now and just show the public.
Yeah, we're about to go mobile here, folks. Teleprompter free. Okay, so anyway.
Really, let me tell you something. The party is upstairs. We actually had to move because it was like a Rolling Stones concert. I mean, there was like 2,000 people.
Hey, David, is there any way you can get upstairs?
Yeah. That's
open?
the Driscoll, isn't it?
We can go upstairs.
Okay, Alex wants you to go upstairs.
Hey, are you at the Driscoll? Ask him if he's at the Driscoll.
That'll take a minute, though. We're going to go live, or we're going to come back?
Yeah, he is at the Driscoll. Alex, he is at the Driscoll.
Okay, he's at the Driscoll. Okay, fine. Yeah, tell him go up to the bar, and I want to see the worship and the minionship.
Okay.
Just walk up with the camera. I don't care how shaky it is.
Right.
I want to see the celebration of our God, Barack Obama.
Can you hear that,
we
David?
have won.
Go up to the bar upstairs. If your camera gets shaky, that's okay, but go now, and we'll cut to some articles or whatever we have to do, and you just let us know.
No, I want to see you going up the stairs.
Okay, live. We'll teleprompter free.
Roll.
If we can go back to that shot, guys, get mobile.
I'm feeling like I had a victory right now.
There.
All right, so let's get
now, please, guys. All right, we're live.
Okay, we're live.
I'm loving this. This technology is incredible.
We're going to go upstairs to the bar.
Okay, they're trying to...
We're going to see Obamanoids having a mindless. I mean, look at them. They're prancing and they're absolutely having a great time. Oh, they're winners. Oh, yes.
Okay, give us a minute here.
I mean, these people literally have chicken necks. I mean,
okay, Alex, I think they're trying to gather their gear, but as fast as you can, guys.
It's okay if they just pick the whole camera up.
Trying to go up
just pick. Yes, if you can, David. Here we go.
There we go. We're going up. We're going to see a celebration. Obama 4 more years. Yeah.
David, don't be afraid to help him out.
We're on live right now.
Oh, my gosh. I'm entering heaven right now. This is like when you enter Valhalla, or if you're Al-Qaeda and blow yourself up, you get 40 virgins. Well, when you vote for Obama, you get to go, and this is a celebration.
Supporters. Nothing vulgar.
Nothing vulgar.
Money doesn't buy an election. Money doesn't buy an election.
All right.
Okay, this is awesome.
This is rough. We're teleprompter free. They're literally, oh my gosh, they're coming down all at once.
They're all getting Obama phones.
So, okay, we're almost there.
Okay.
They all are loving their government eugenics health care.
This is basically, it's a huge room. It's about 2,000 to 3,000 people.
Milling around, mindlessly celebrating communism.
Can you hear me, Jakari?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's, hey, Darren, can we pan around the room? Let's just park it right there.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And let's just,
yes, David, also, if you can grab anybody and get a comment, that'd be great.
Want to be on camera, talk about Obama? Anybody want to be on camera, talk about Obama? Give us 1 second here.
Okay, go ahead and get your camera pan. David Ortiz live at the Driscoll Hotel.
Hold on, we're still panning around.
Okay, that's all right.
People are literally just kind of partying, and
that's
now
good.
They're shying away.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, he will reign for another 4 years. 4 more years of Obama.
So, how you feeling right now?
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. I mean, great election. I'm from Chicago. I wish I was back home right now. I was there in 08 when it happened. It'd be great to be back there right now.
Okay. Why are you so happy?
I just love it. Obama launched all these drone attacks and increased the torture and bombed all these countries. You know, man, it's peace. I'm feeling really good right now. Goldman Sachs runs both of them. I'm going to take more shots, drink more fluoride.
What I want to hear, I'd love to see him go on to address healthcare because he's been working so hard on that. And I'm glad that he won because I'm tired of the flip-flopping in politics where we only give
Obama is a gymnast when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
And then there's been this trend to just go to the other side, and nothing ever gets accomplished that way because it just negates what they've been working towards.
Yeah, let's just ban the guns.
I'm glad that he has 4 more years to work to get
Worship Stalin.
For the last 4 years.
Are you happy with his first 4 years? What he accomplished in his first 4 years?
Some of it. I mean, I'm very bipartisan. I prefer Obama to Romney. But yeah, most of what he's done, I was very happy with.
Like the NDAA? Does he like the NDAA?
Well,
yeah, ask him about that. NDAA, Ortiz.
There are a few things that are questionable to me. I have my own hesitations about the whole Osama bin Laden murder because, I mean, there was no body. Just
Elaborate, please.
Elaborate on that.
I'd rather not. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, my God. So he's a smart guy and still likes Obama.
InfoWars. We actually believe a lot of that, of that philosophy.
Just like there's a lot of stuff that they don't tell you.
Such as?
I mean, there's so many things. Like there's people that believe that George Bush was responsible for the 9/11 attacks and stupid shit like that. And I don't personally believe that, but I mean,
we're live right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Besides word of mouth that we got Osama, I mean, that's all I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, one last thing, and then I'll let you go. What do you think about the fact that both President Obama supports the NDAA bill? Do you know what that is, NDAA? That's basically a bill that will enable him.
Let him spy, right?
Well, that's the Patriot Act, but the NDAA bill, and Mitt Romney supported it also. It's a bill that will enable the president to throw an American in jail for as long as they want if they deem you a terrorist.
No trial.
And what do you think about it?
I kind of think that's bullshit, but I mean, it's a lesser of two evils with that if they both support it.
Once again, we're live, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, because under that kind of a bill, you can...
Ask him if he knows about cancer viruses and the vaccines, and the government wants to murder him.
If they deem it that way...
Hey, David, since he's from Chicago, ask him about students eating rodent droppings in the Chicago schools.
Yeah, ask him about...
You're from Chicago. Say that again, Shikari?
Ask him about students eating, since he's concerned about health care, ask him about students in Chicago eating rodent droppings because they keep failing their lunchroom evaluations.
Eating
rodent droppings.
Chicago, you're for health care. Obviously, President Obama's health care. In Chicago,
hey, Rob, can we cue that up so people know I'm not making that up?
Said students in schools didn't want to eat their vegetables. So they ate rodent. They were eating rodent droppings. What do you think about?
I mean, I can't comment on children, man. Children do what children do. It's something the parents.
No. The rats got in the food and dropped their droppings, man.
It's not my place to talk about that.
I understand. And what were you saying?
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Let the gentleman go.
Thank you so much.
All right. Can you guys get any more shots?
Yeah, give us a pan of the celebrating minions. And hey, do we have reporters over there with the idiot Republicans?
Right behind you. Look, turn around. David, turn around.
Captain America, can I speak to you?
Yes.
Hold up, he's here.
Okay.
And we're going to go to Nomi Prins here in a minute.
I'm elated. I'm excited for the next 4 years. Finally, we don't have to hear Romney. I'm so glad Obama won, proving that it's not just a fad. He was the actual real president that captured the hearts of the American people.
So he's a great
Obama
president.
phone. He gave us a phone. He's going to do more.
President. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, my God.
What does he expect Obama to do in the new term?
See him become president. Now, he's going to do it again.
What has he done that's so good?
He's proven leadership. He's proven that, in spite of it all, he's not a perfect man, but he is a leader. And that's what I appreciate about the 44th president of the United States reelect.
And what was the first thing you'd like to see him address in his second term?
I'd like to see him address more things on education and make it easier for people to get to college and to help the Latinos that are in this country that need a little boost to get
Like giving
their
them driver's
citizenship
licenses,
here in the United States.
illegal citizens.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy. All right.
All right, great job, David. Anything else you'd like to give from David, Alex?
No, just tell David we've got...
There was about 2,000 people here. We can't really grasp the enormity of how big it was, but they would cheer. We had a chance to speak with Paul Sadler, if that's the way you pronounce his name, Senator Cruz's opponent, now Senator Cruz's opponent. And he was basically saying that he is concerned over the fact that Obama supports the Patriot Act and NDAA.
Oh, did Senator Cruz win?
You know what? Maybe the president is privy to information that we're not.
Okay.
So I really don't want to comment any
Yeah,
further
Senator
on
Cruz is anti-New World Order. Yeah,
Okay.
so Cruz won.
So
that. And lastly, it does look like Prop 1 is going to pass here.
okay. All right, great job, David Ortiz, live on scene on a Democratic Party right here in Austin. And David, if you guys could go outside and maybe get a reaction, maybe an interview or two with some of the happy Obama people.
Yeah, we're going to come back to him. We're going to come back to him
Yes.
after Nomi Prins.
Okay, so we're about to go back to Nomi Prins. Rob, did you ever find that video? Okay, so we're actually just a short clip for our viewers out there who may not have seen this report I did last week talking about how students in Chicago were actually eating rodent droppings. This is not hype. This is not something I'm making up. If we can roll that video right now whenever you are ready, Rob. Several Chicago schools have earned a failing grade in the cafeteria.
Since 2011, 244 of Chicago's 681 public schools failed at least one inspection. At Cameron Elementary, inspectors found a mice-dropping infestation in the main kitchen.
Delicious.
With more than 600 scattered
Michelle
droppings.
says it's good
Here
for
at First
you.
Metro High School, mice got into some nachos, and several students actually got sick eating rodent droppings.
There it
A hot
is.
topic today is the labeling of...
That's a real report. And even if you don't believe me, you can believe the lady. She looks like a very respectable lady. But anyway, Alex, if you're ready, we'll throw it back to you, and you can continue your coverage.
Thank you, Jakari. We'll come back to you and David Ortiz there in the Obama victory orgy coming up. Nomi Prins was, a managing director with Goldman Sachs, 10 years ago, blew the whistle, written a couple of best-selling books. We're getting her on about 15 minutes late. I apologize, but we're a little bit behind tonight, obviously, here, and I've been on the air more than 10 hours now. Want to just say great job, the entire crew. Hey, I'm really liking this with reporters out on the street, the crew over there, everybody. This is great job, crew. Just want to say that. And, hey, I'm feeling good because I'm getting a free Obama phone. All right, it doesn't even matter. I mean, literally, it was like, do I want to be flayed alive with Romney or putting a meat grinder under Obama? I'm just glad this stuff is moving towards a close.